My wife is leaving me after spending a weekend at a friend's house. A bit of backstory: my wife and I met over 4 years ago through a dating website. We married in 2020, just after a year of knowing each other and living with one another in the same apartment for over a year. We both have serious medical issues, and I had a life-changing one, but we have worked through all that and have been, at least I thought, happy with each other. I ended up moving to another state so she could be closer to one of her female friends and I could get a better job. We bought a house in September last year. 2 weeks ago, she went to stay with her female friend over the weekend. That is fine, she needs time with her friends and I do not see anything wrong with that. The moment she came back, she was very distant from me. She was far less talkative and was just not herself. That night, we got into a fight because of my anxiety, and I confronted her, asking if she still loves me, and she said I don't know. As you can imagine, I broke down into tears because I thought everything was fine. She told me she wanted her space, and she is going to move out and get her own car. Any attempts to suggest couples therapy or talking it out have been met with brick walls. When I finally got her to say anything, she said that I invade her personal space and she just wants to be alone. That I drive her crazy, she wants to work on herself, and that she has warned me about how much attention I give her and me going into her office where the back door and our cats are. I said I can work on that, but she is not giving me any chance to change or work on myself while we are together. The next weekend, she went out again, but this time in a car I have not seen, was not an Uber or Lyft. She said later it was a friend's car and they met across the street in a parking lot, and with a suitcase. While she was gone, I looked for therapy to see what was wrong with me. I found out I have a thing called fawning trauma response, which causes codependency, trying to please the other party in the conflict, and saying sorry constantly, even if it is not my fault. Now, she will not tell me anything. She keeps getting packages, is now doing more self-care things, keeping her distance, and keeps saying that she fears me, even though I have never laid a hand on her in anger. Hell, I think we have yelled at each other once. She keeps saying I have guns and she fears for her life because she wants to leave. Now, I have my guns getting appraised because that is not the intent behind my firearms. I told her that I can work on my issues now that I know what I have. I feel used and manipulated, although she keeps telling me that I am the one manipulating. I feel like she is cheating, but I have asked her point blank if she is seeing anyone or actively looking, and she says she is not. She keeps saying that she may change her mind and that we can still date, but she just wants to be alone. I just cannot imagine a life without her. We lost the cat we bonded over in December, and now I am losing her and our 2 cats. If we get a divorce, it will not be messy and she is not going to take half of everything. She just wants her stuff and the gifts I gave her over the relationship, something she never did for me, I might add. I am just torn. I just want her to be open about what she is doing so I can make the decisions I need to, but she is not even giving me that much. I am going to let her go, but what do I do? Do I even have a chance? Everything she's complained about can be fixed, except her being alone. But I can give her distance. She wants me to date, but I have no interest in anyone else and I don't even have friends in this state.